My name is Modesta Chinonyelum. Hello, that's like my full name. But people call me Nonye. Those that know me from home call me Nonye. Other people call me Modesta. Yes, so anyone you choose, it's fine. So about myself, I'm a lawyer. I'm a lawyer. I am currently serving at somewhere in Kano. Somewhere in Kano. Yes, with Legal Aid Council in Kano here. I also volunteer for Sisters Alive Foundation as the media team lead. I've been volunteering for over a year now, almost two, if not 2 years now. Yes. Apart from that, okay, as a team lead, I'm in charge of the everything concerning the media, publicity, communication. So the social media and creating content for the social media, writing letters to school, and everything communication actually, as it relates to the organization. Yes, okay. By the side, I'm a writer. I write poetries. I write poems. Sorry, I do poetry. I write poems. I also write prose, a bit of prose. Then I do copywriting and content writing, write articles for brands and organizations. Yes, I think that's all. Okay, it was in 2020 during the COVID year. So Lucy reached out to me and asked if I wanted to teach a skill that she's partnering with SAF. I didn't know it was SAF then, to organize a girls tech boot camp. Yes, a boot camp for girls in Abakaliki. If I would want to teach a skill, and writing is something in fact, if you take everything away from me, writing is the only thing I have. Even if I take my law degree, take everything, writing is the only thing I have. I've been writing since I was young, so it's something I'm very familiar with. So I volunteered to teach writing in the boot camp, and that's how I got to know about SAF. And after that, they asked if we wanted to continue volunteering with them. I think we filled a form. Yes, there was a form to sign up to volunteer and the position you would want to volunteer. And there was an interview too. I remember that there was also an interview. That was in 2021. We did interview. Yes, I think it was 2021. And yeah, from there, here we are. Okay, I think my greatest highlights, best experience as a volunteer. To be honest, I've not really been in the field, even though I like to be in the field. Like, being in the field is actually my thing, but I've not had the opportunity to, because most times I'm not around. I'm never in Abakaliki almost all the time. I just come in and go out, so I'm not there steady. So most of my contributions are usually online and remotely. But I think one of my best experience would be during the mentorship session that we had last year. Yes, last year. I was opportuned to attend one of the sessions, the physical sessions. We had a mentorship session. The girls were assigned to mentors, but they meet monthly to discuss, and we had topics. I think that month topic was about leadership or something like that. And I was opportuned to speak with the young girls and interact with them. It was actually very, very beautiful. And most of them wanted me to come back for the next month, but unfortunately I was not around. I was too far from Abakaliki and I could not make it. For me, that's my best experience so far. Yes. Lowest point. I think my lowest point was when we had an event last year on International Day of the Girl Child, and I was not able to attend. It's just for someone that likes working in the field, like being in the field, not just doing things remotely, it's been a challenge for me. Sometimes I feel like I'm not giving enough to this organization. I'm not actually doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm not really putting my best. That's how I feel. And sometimes it also affects our content, because I feel like because I'm not there, we may not get the main things that I feel we should um bring out in our content. Maybe enough videos, enough pictures that would use. I was like, okay, if I'm there now, this is how I would take this picture, or this is how I'll make this video, or this is the moment I would like to capture. But I'm not in the field to do that. And it's just challenging. It's very challenging not being in the field, which is actually my thing. But so far so good. I'm doing my best. Zero regrets. No, I don't have any regrets. On the other hand, I'm very, very happy to be volunteering with Sisters Alive Foundation, because I've gained more experience and I've learned a lot of things from interacting with other people, from interacting with the beneficiaries, from the discussions in the group, the meeting, contributing. I've been able to learn a lot of things, and personally, it has also helped me to develop myself. I Doing the content calendar has also given me a knowledge of how content calendar works. Of course, I knew that before, but then when you are doing something every month, practical, I have to think, I have to be more creative, try to find out content that we could use to boost our social media, to create more awareness. So it has somehow improved my creativity. So I don't have any regrets at all. Okay, last year I was also able to work on the annual report. So it was this year, the annual report for last year. I worked on it. It was an experience. I spent a month plus, but it was worth it. It was worth it. So I've been able to gain a lot of skills and learn a lot of things that ordinarily I know them, but doing them practical, experience, when you do something consistently, you get more experience and you learn better, you make corrections. I've been able to know this. Even on designing, I'm not a graphics designer, but at least now I can do basic designs on Canva and then I can point out, okay, this is what needs to be corrected, this design is not good, it's not supposed to be like this. And all this knowledge is what I've gotten from working with Sisters Allied so far. So I have no regrets. Okay, my favorite thing about being part of SAP family, I think it would be how we relate as a team. I think it would be the team. The people who have in the team are actually very dedicated. It's beautiful when you are working with people and they are putting their best. You could see that they are putting in their best, from the founder down to the we don't have a list person, down to the last person in the group, down to everybody in the team. They are really making effort, and it's not like they are paying you for this job. You are doing it, you are volunteering, putting in your time, your resources, your knowledge to do something. So it's actually very beautiful. I think it's the team. The team is my favorite. They are putting in their, you know when you see people and they motivate you with what they do and they motivate you. I could see the founder be like, how does she do this? Running an organization with no financial support, you are really struggling with it, but then you are still pushing, you are still doing it. It's actually very motivating. So the team is my favorite thing. So they are doing their best. Yes, I will. Like, I need to emphasize on this. Volunteering is one of the best things in the world. Honestly, people don't know this, but everything I know, almost everything, not everything, but half of everything I know, I learned it from volunteering. I started volunteering from years back. I can't even remember how long I volunteered now, because I wasn't keeping tabs. I remember entering motor from Oka down to Abakaliki to go and talk to some students in one school inside the Z. I remember taking a lot of nobody was paying me for those things. Nobody was paying me. I remember talking to children. There was this school in Oka that I went to. Nobody was paying me for all those things. I remember serving with organizations just for the fun of it. I thought, oh, this would be good to just join this and do this program. There was this NGO in Oka then. I would just join in the activities. If they have activities, join in and just do it and just move on. Then I volunteered in my university radio station. We had a community radio station in Unisic. We still have, yes, it's still in existence. So I volunteered with them for 4 years, and I think it's one of the best decisions I made for myself while I was in school. because I was able to gain ample experience, make contacts, meet people that ordinarily I wouldn't even meet if I'm just at home or just not doing that volunteer work. So, and I gained more experience, news writing, editing, audio editing that ordinarily I wouldn't even do. I learned how to use some little apps to do some things. So the skills you gain from volunteering, honestly, it's incomparable, honestly, because you put in your time and you're gaining a lot of skills. So I would recommend volunteering for anybody. And